Hello, it's Cindy.
Hello,
Good
good
morning.
morning.
Good morning,
Good
everyone.
How are you doing today?
Hold on now. Hello, Cindy.
Yeah, good morning, Broma. I can hear you.
Good morning, Cindy. How are you?
I'm good. You?
I'm fine. Well rested. Thank you. Anyway, good morning.
Hi, Miriam. Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. How are you doing? Anyway?
All right. Hope you had a good night as well.
I noticed I have plenty messages to go through on that group. I've not been able to go through it. I am honestly sorry about that.
It's
But
fine.
I'll attend to it today.
It's actually nothing serious. It was just having a bit of conversation with fellow group members. That's all.
All right. Jade, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing? Good morning,
I'm
everyone.
okay.
I'm fine.
So you're not going to work today?
Me?
Mm.
No, I'm actually on holiday for 2 weeks, so I'll be very much active.
Wow.
Yeah.
That means you've been flexing all this while.
Yes, so
That's nice.
yeah. Thank you.
No problem. So I think we'll just proceed with the meeting. So yeah, I have not been able to go through the group chats. Yesterday I was totally not close to my phone. Right. So I've not been able to go through the group chat. And I went to church. Immediately I came back, I just went to bed. I didn't want to start looking at screens and scrolling through. So I came up with something. Cindy, how far have you gone with your group members? Let me know.
Okay, to be honest, I don't think anyone has started working on the data sets yet. I mean, I remember I called you, I texted you that I was confused about which data set we should start with. Even myself, I only managed to start the cleaning. Only managed to actually look into the data set yesterday night, because there hasn't been power for a while, so I couldn't do anything on my laptop. So as soon as uh, they brought power, I started working on it. But as for the rest, as for my group members, they haven't started yet. I reached out to some of them. They said they'd start soon. I reminded them of the deadline though. Also, my actual accountability partner hasn't responded yet. I've sent him messages, but he hasn't responded.
What's your accountability partner's name?
Uh, Delvin. Delvin.
Okay, I'll just assume that he's quite occupied. But have you gotten any valid feedback from anybody? Let's know.
Yes, I have. From the other three, I have.
Which one do you think is like extremely serious? There are people that just say things and then they just drag their feet. But which one do you think is actually very serious? Let me know, please.
The one above me, Philip, and I think Favor. Yes, because Favor reached out to me last night. Said she just got back. She's been really busy. That she'll look into it. She'll look into it today. Said okay.
All right, that's fine. So for the group heads, I think this will be adjusted moving forward because we'll be having more cohorts coming in. But for the group heads, including Cindy, they'll be made group admins, right? So for um for informations that are very vital, all they have to do is post it on the announcement group so everybody can see instead of filtering through the messages for the individuals that are very busy. So I'm actually going to do this on the call. AY, you still haven't found a PA, right? I be an assistant.
Yeah. um, oh yeah, but I feel Jade Sola should just should be the assistant because she's quite active. So
You
anyway,
just feel permission to step down.
you nominated me. I mean, it's only fair that me the assistant.
No, it's actually because, just like I said, even when we started, it's not as if I'm not willing to take up the role. Considering my work and but the thing is, I know if I'm available, definitely I will participate 100%. So probably if there's any other person that can take up the role, I would appreciate that more.
So that's the thing, because I've been seeing the way people respond, even on the general group chats, and I feel that a lot of people are not really, locked in just yet. So I feel if you can just take up the role, please. It's really, or if there's any other person that's actually in B and F on the call right now that would
Okay.
like to be the assistant, let me just throw it out. If that's okay. So someone should just indicate.
Okay, what do I want to say? So I get Jade has been on leave. That's why she has been this active.
You understand?
I had no idea, honestly. I was not expecting her to be this active, and she just mentioned that she has been on leave. Well, instead of throwing it out there, please let's have Vina. Vina,
Okay.
what do you have to say?
Jade is okay. Oh, Jade is okay. Jade is okay. Let her be seconding for now.
Vina, I'm nominating you.
Can
I
you hear
have
me?
nominated Vina. You see?
Can
And
you hear
Jade
me?
actually supports that. Yes, I can hear you.
Please, Jade is okay. Maybe when she's off her leave, then we'll be doing it together. For now, she's the one that the leader picked. So let her start the mantle first. It's
Vina, why
fine
are you
by
trying
us.
to run away from this
I don't
responsibility?
know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know.
Vina, why are you running away from this particular responsibility?
Is
Because
it
no.
me or Jade? I thought I heard Jade.
No, it's you. It's just like you'll be supporting and you're fair, not like you are the main.
So Jade will start now. Then when she's now being inactive, I'll now be supporting it again.
Please, can you just take up the role now?
Ah, yeah, I don't
Yes.
know. I don't know how we are going to run it.
You can
But
do it. I know that's why Miriam is nominating. She doesn't just nominate anybody anyhow. She will see the
Jade,
capability in you, then say, oh, this person
Jade,
can really do
Jade,
it.
he has already seen everything. Like he has seen it before the call. So I don't know what you are running away from now. Start the stuff first, then we
Really,
see.
I'm not running it. I really wish I could do it, but even if you can remember at the beginning of the meeting, before we started this course, it's something I tried to put forward to say I won't be 100% active. Just like Marianne said, I'm currently on leave, and that's why I'm fully active at the moment. So, and this will only last for after this week. I have 1 week more, so I can't really guarantee like I'll be available. So that's why I really wish I could take up the role, but it's just to prevent. Please, can you do this for us, Vina? Please.
Okay, let's go. I would have preferred you started then. When you are off, then I would continue. But it's
Yeah, don't
okay.
worry. I said, Maria, Vina, you don't really have much to like do because and your friend is there. You'll be only supporting him. And I can't even take up the whole like because I have just 1 week to go for my holiday and that's it. So just to like
It's fine.
make
Let's
sure that
take
we are
it
structured as a
as it
team.
it's fine. Let's see how it goes.
Anyways, so I think other industries were very, very fine. But our Oga EY asked for an assistant. We found Jade. Yeah, Jade is on leave. Now we've given it to Vina. Oh. Now Vina is saying that Jade should start first, then she'll follow at the back. That's how many assistants in total for BNF only. No problem. Hopefully Vina is definitely going to do the work. Vina can do the work. She's just running away from responsibilities. And whether she like it or not, we are going to drag her by the neck. So we believe in her capacity. We believe so much in her capacity. It's something she can do. But yeah, just a little push will help. That's very, very fine. So Cindy, how far have you gone with your data? What should we talk about today? What should we discuss about today? Is it data cleaning or what? For me, I've been doing one research like that. Is it possible for, and I'm not getting any reasonable this thing yet. So let me just explain this scenario. So there are data tables, right? We have data tables and we have data labels. So data tables are just you can you can have your data in it so you can easily see, right? And Power BI gives us that you can just easily click on data table and you will have that. And we have data table in Excel. But the thing is, we want no, we want. I want to have just a data table without having a chart or a graph on my dashboard. So do you guys think it's possible? I'm waiting for a response or not? Because I've been trying to like work my way around it. I'm not seeing any way yet. So what do you guys think? Do I need to keep looking or Excel doesn't just have a way I can display my data tables without display my lines and charts? I mean my graphs, my charts. Yeah, please, I'm listening.
Well, honestly, I don't know because I haven't tried to do that exactly, but you could you could consult AI if that's possible. Since you haven't found a way yourself. What do you think? Hello, Puma?
Okay, I'm here now. I trust me, I've checked YouTube videos, I've asked AI. Yeah, I have turned my dashboards upside down. So I don't know how to go about it. And I'm just asking.
Oh,
Because what I want to display is it wouldn't make so much sense with a chat. It would be better if they are just looking at what we have. They can just see the numbers without seeing a trend. I don't want to display a trend, I just want to see the numbers. And AI asks to remove the fill, right? Remove the fill
mm,
for the column charts, right? Remove all the fill. I have removed the fill and it looks like it's just the data table that is there. But I've been unable to adjust the data table to be very much visible, you get. So And I went to bed with that problem in my head. And right now I'm still thinking like, how do I? Yeah. So Cindy, please, how far have you gone with your data cleaning? Are you having any issue? Do you have any issue? Is there any health person here?
Honestly, I don't really have an issue with my data set because it was mostly clean. The only thing that I had to work on the data set were the dates. You know, there were like three columns that had inconsistent date formatting, but that was real easy for me to fix with Power Query. Other methods didn't work, but it worked perfectly with Power Query. So I've done that. And where I'm at now is I am looking at the data set and trying to, spot a trend, trying to find insights. That's where I'm at now.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's beautiful. So since we can freestyle for our last project now, you'll be seeing a lot of persons to work with for your next project. So right now you're just doing the whole solo, do your thing. Please take your time. Very important. But for the third one, some persons will be coming over. I think myself, I'll be I'll be doing I'll be doing that too for my third project on Excel. Anyways, yeah, thank you very much for that beautiful suggestion. I really appreciate it. Please, if you have anything that can make the group better or move forward, do not hesitate to say it. Maybe later, right now, later in the future. We are very much open to suggestions, right? So, anyway, how far with your data sets? Rather, with our data sets, you guys were deliberating on a lot of things. Yeah.
So the data set is actually mostly cleaned too, but we spotted a bit of inconsistencies with some figures, and so we were thinking of how to go about it yesterday. So we had different opinions. Some people were, coming up with different opinions as to how to go about it. So we just concluded that we are going to have that conversation this morning because I had to put up a poll yesterday if we should talk about it last night or this morning, and majority actually voted that they will join the call this morning. Then we'll talk about how to go about it, so that we just have uniformity with our data before we go ahead with analysis and coming up with a dashboard.
Okay, that's fine. Let me just look for the data.
All right.
Adila reached out to me. I haven't even responded to her about her data, her Microsoft package, blah blah blah. See, it is very, very important to have updated tools. So you don't start going from one end to the other. I'll actually check for her if it's possible to export it in another format. So please, this is a call. If you know very well that your packages are really outdated, there's a difference between lagging like one version behind compared to having a very, very different version entirely to give you headache. So this is a call. If you know that your tools are really, really behind, yes, G, please speak. I will advise you and I'll urge you to look for a way and get the latest Microsoft. Even if you cannot get the latest, at least get a recent version. Right. G, please speak.
Okay, so Marian, just speaking regarding what you just said about the Microsoft package, if you can remember, I told you about my Xcode that I was having a challenge with Xcode showing on my PowerPoint and Excel. So that was a Microsoft issue. So all I needed to do was just to upgrade it, and it's actually working perfectly now.
All right. You see, wonders.
I don't know if I can say this. I actually got in touch with someone that actually did it. I don't know. For me, it's actually a token, and it didn't take me more than an hour. So I was just home, and he had to like fix it and install it for me like remotely. So I don't know if I'm actually permitted to put that forward in the group for anyone that is interested. If it's not permitted, it's fine.
No, no, that's fine. I mean, anything that helps us. Jesus.
Okay. And this activation of the installation of the Microsoft package is actually a 365 own, and it doesn't require any subscription. So and I'm really enjoying the package for now. No issue with Xcode. Everything is just going on smoothly, and I've been able to like fix the challenge I was having.
Okay.
All right.
So that's fine. Thank you for putting this out there. So for somebody like Vida, I say Vida, sorry. Um, Havila, she'd reach out now. If she's not willing to reach out, she has to go to Garrison. She's in Port Harcourt, so she has to go to Garrison to fix that. But this is
All
like a wake up call. If you know your packages are really outdated, I will advise you. Trust me, you don't want to go through that headache. I advise you look for you and get a recent one or the latest one. Okay, thank you for that. So let me just pull up the data sets. Yeah, where did you get this data set from?
So is this group I joined? I think that was around October last year. So they usually put out data sets for like a challenge every month. So this is the one they actually put out for November. So I wasn't able to work on it very well. So, because I was trying to look for something that would not be too comprehensive, so that it will have to be creating fact and dimension table and all whatnot. So that's why I decided to put it forward so everyone can work on it.
Sorry, what did you say last?
I said I was just looking for a data set that would not be too comprehensive. So that's why I decided to put it forward.
Okay, that's I think I've seen like this. I haven't gone through the data, but I've seen some persons working on Adidas. So yeah. Um. Okay, so I don't know if you share your screen or I'll share my screen so you can talk about the inconsistency that you noticed and the likes. Then we'll know where to push from. Are you speaking from
You
your
can
system?
please help us to uh, share your own screen. I'll be able to just because it's not much, something very direct actually.
All right.
Because my laptop is down.
Okay, so can you see this? Can we all see this?
Yes, I can.
Yes.
All right. So I'm listening.
Okay. So all the qualitative data, all the other columns, the text, all those ones are okay. But the one for price per unit, unit sold. So if you multiply the price per unit by the unit sold, the figure we have here, it's not correct. It's more like we have extra zero on each of the figures.
Okay.
So I think that would impact the operating profit. So ordinarily, the operating margin, if you divide the total sales by the operating margin, you get the operating profit, right? So as it is correct, just that the total sales is not correct. So we're thinking, should we amend the total sales in such a way that it will just be the figures we are having right now? Take for instance the first row, it will be $50 times 1,200. So we can't have $600,000. So that means we'll be having $60,000. Or the unit sold, do we add extra zero to it? So if we had More like if we times it by 10 for the unit sold, then every other figures will align. So that's why we're having a bit of back and forth, because we actually don't have something we can fall back to be able to be sure the particular column that we're supposed to amend. So yeah, like we actually just said all of us will have that conversation and then have a uniform decision before we go ahead with our analysis.
Okay. Should I let you speak on this first before I speak on it?
I mean, you can start with whichever one.
Okay, to me, I would say what is fair enough is to do price per unit times units sold. So if, for example, if this was like a real life project, we would obviously look back to the source and start asking questions, you get. But in a situation like this, we have to, in a situation like this, we have to assume, make assumptions. What are the chances that what are the chances that the calculations are wrong, the total sales calculations are wrong? It's have more probability of the calculations being wrong. Why am I echoing, please? I think you just mute. Just okay. When you want to speak, you mute. Right. Okay. So what are the chances of then the whole times 10? Should we say you're going to times it by 10?
I mean, yeah, someone came with that suggestion. Probably when the whole data entry was being done in the first place, so maybe it was actually an error. So the unit sold, for take for instance, the first time unit sold, maybe it was supposed to be 12,000 and not 1,200, because the other columns are correct. I mean, total sales showing 600,000, and by the time you times it by the operating margin, you get this actual 300,000 as operating profit. So the only column that is not giving us the actual figure will be the unit sold. So that's why the person was actually saying maybe we should just times it by 10, and then we'll get the actual figure and everything aligns.
So the thing now is that the moment you have a the moment you calculate and you get a wrong figure, and other calculations need to follow that particular calculation, like you need that particular field to calculate, everything would be aligned, but it will be wrong. I don't know if you're getting me. In
Yeah.
as much as this $6,000, if you do 50% of $6,000, you are getting an operating profit of $300,000. Obviously, it's 50% of this total sales. So it would be well aligned, right? But looking at but our total sales is wrong. That's not what we have. That particular assumption that we want to do is a huge assumption. But before that, this is like an invoice, blah blah blah. Let me see. And if you look at this, how many columns do we have here? Sorry, I'm still here. Oh.
Did you throw out a question?
No, no, no. I'm trying to look through the data.
Oh, okay.
Were you guys able to ask AI or you guys did not ask AI?
No, well, I don't. I don't know. Maybe other people did. I did not.
Jay, did you ask AI?
No, not at all.
Okay, AI, please, as you're on the call, just prompt and ask AI. I mean, it's very nice. It's very, very good to ask to get info from everywhere. But me, what I would suggest is I would just assume total amount is wrong, and I'll solve for total amount again. Solve for since they already said profit margin, I'm sorry, operating margin is 50% of our total sales. We solve that. So Jade, would you say are you on what would you suggest? Who suggested multiply by 10? I mean that's a good one. Who suggested that?
I'm trying to get the name of the person on the group chat. Trying to get the name of the person because I was leaning to what you just said now. That I mean, since price per unit and units are given already, so we'll just multiply that and then have a new total sales. Then that means we have to calculate for new operating profit. Well, the person came up with the idea too, and I felt okay. I think it should be open for deliberation before we arrive at a conclusion. Let's see. Most of my team members are actually not on the call right now. Just sad. Amis, I don't know if that's the person's real name. Amis, I think that person was the one that suggested that we can multiply by 10. Actually said either we multiply units sold by 10 or we multiply price per unit by 10.
All right. So we can see that our price per unit is actually very much accurate. There are possibilities that people there are a lot of possibilities for a particular region or state to make zero sales in a day, right? We can both agree with it. We can both agree with that, right?
Yes, yes.
Very much possible. Very, very much possible. Chances of that happening is high. But in the case where we are multiplying by 10, meaning this unit code now will be 10, oh, this zero will change to 10, oh,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
It will still change to 0. Anything times 0 is 0.
Yes.
So if you guys are multiplying everything by 10, will you guys still leave this thing at 0 or 10? 0, 10. Which of them? I'm just asking in case you want to multiply by 10. This
Mhm.
0, will you leave it as 0? We'll leave it as 10.
That would be
It will be
zero.
zero. Since the result will be zero.
That would be zero actually.
All right. Ewa, you're prompting, right?
According to Cloud AI, um, it's actually leaning towards what you said. So would have to multiply the price per unit based on what we have. So the total sales, we have to just get new total sales, then calculate for new operating profit.
All right. That works best.
I
Is
also
it just okay, Jade,
I
Vida
also
wants to
did
speak. Yeah.
I also did that, but on a second thought, just like what you are thinking now, I also thought in that direction. So I would also suggest as we are thinking, let's also look at dividing the total sales by 10.
Dina, I can't hear you clearly. I don't know if it's just me. Your voice is low.
It's not just you though.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes.
we can.
think I'm using blue. What is it called? AirPods. I don't know if that's the reason. I said there. Even I had already done it on my own before I now thought of it. Or in fact, as the person was typing it, I was already going to type it before I saw the conversation going on. But I was thinking that um multiplying units sold could also affect that which you suggested now. So I just deleted the new column. So I was also thinking of how about instead of inflating others that probably because we are talking about the data set is very huge. There could be some that didn't make sense. So instead of bloating those, how about dividing our total sales by 100? Then from there, we generate other operating profit and all that.
AI, please speak. We are listening.
Um, left to me, I would go with what you said and with what AI recommended. So we can multiply the price units by the unit sold, since those ones actually look kind of factual in a way, and we'll get our total sales. Then from there, operating margin is there already. We just we'll divide the total sales, the new total sales by the operating margin, get our operating profits. Go ahead and do analysis.
All right. So Vina, dividing by 100 is not ideal.
No, I said dividing by 10. I didn't say 100.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't say so we get 60,000, but we must. I'm just saying that we could also look at it, but the first one was the one I was already working with before I stopped, right? I had already created that column on mine. So on a second thought, I said, let me leave it. So either way, so let's look at the one that would be better off.
Okay, it's this. So if you divide by 100, it will still give us. So if you do
It's
50,
not 100, Marian. I say 10 so that you get
oh, sorry,
60,000.
sorry,
60,000.
sorry, I'm going for, sorry. Um, if you do $50 times 1,200, it will give you $60,000, right? If you do the same thing for the next column, it will give you $50,000. Now, if you divide by that 10 that you are suggesting, it is still going to give us the same figure, right? So we are literally going to land in the same place. But it is so much better to start telling your stakeholders that, okay, look at this is what we got. We noticed that total sales calculation, we had a wrong, we had really, really wrong input there, and we recalculated. A very simple explanation. No matter what you do, price per unit times unit sold, bam, total sales. Okay? So it's not something we have to like overthink and it's just the ideal. Please, if you're there, or me too, I can speak. If you're raising your hands.
Okay, so I wanted to say if we are working with what AI suggests, then like price per unit times unit sold, are we going to work with our operating profits as $300,000? Because for us to get operating profits, we have to do total sales minus cost, and I'm not seeing cost here. So are we still going to work with operating profit as $300,000?
Okay, let me explain. So we have price per unit, we have units sold, and we have total sales. Now, they gave us an operating margin for every store. Okay. And this operating margin is 50% of our total sales. This is just a percentage, right? This is just a column on its own. This column, in order to get this operating profit, we need to do 50% of this. Rachel, are you with us?
Yes, I'm with you.
We need to do 50% of this. We are not doing 50% of cost. Cost cannot give us profit, right? Sales gives us profit.
Sorry, so is the operating margin fixed?
Yes, they gave us this. So yes, it's fixed. And all we have to do is no matter what we are doing, we have to do 50%, or rather, how many percent of this? So that means if we are calculating for total sales again, we have to recalculate for this operating profit, right? So if we get 60,000 here, and 50% of 60,000 is 30,000. So we're having 30,000 here, right? So at the same time, we can even assume that this was like a data issue, because the boats are really, really related. Dividing by 100, timesing by 100, and a lot of things. So yeah, do you understand that?
Yes, I get it now.
All right. So any more questions concerning this? Health, is there anybody in health here? Nobody in health? Please unmute your mic and speak.
Okay, so I have a question concerning my own data sets.
All right.
Let me even call it up. Okay, so I have a shipping mode. Another shipping mode we have standard,
Hold on.
express.
Are you going to share your screen?
Oh yeah, I was. Yes, I am.
Please share
I'm
your
supposed
screen.
to.
And
Yeah, let me share my
let
screen.
me see what you are saying. It will be easier for me to articulate.
Okay, can you see my screen now?
You have to expand a bit.
How's this?
All right, this is fine.
Okay, so shipping mode, right? We have standard, express, and same day, right? And now I'm looking at the delivery days. So, what do you think these delivery days could mean? Does it mean how long it took for the package to reach the customer? Because if that's what it means, then I don't understand why same day delivery. I don't understand why same day delivery should have 8 days. If it's same day delivery, I should be seeing maybe at most 2 days. So I don't know if that's an error or if it's something I'm supposed to highlight on the dashboard.
Okay. Can we look through same day deliveries to see?
Okay. See, many of them even take more than 1 day. There's 8, there's 10. Let me just highlight it. In fact, from 2 to 10 days.
Okay. So I would assume express means very fast shipping, right?
Yes,
Yes.
typically one to
Express
three
is
days.
good. And one of the key reasons why I would not assume this is actually an error. One of the reasons why we look through data is to help businesses with informed decision, right? So for
Mm.
express, yeah, 1 to 3 days. That means we would see that our express services are working very, very well. If you are paying for express, you are obviously paying a lot. Now, for this same day delivery, our clients are expected to get it same day, but we can see that what we've gotten so far, they are not even getting it at that same day.
At
So
all.
this is a problem. And like when you're reporting, it can be presented in your reports. This is a problem. We need to fix it. Is it that they will adjust the name, or they will actually look for a way to make it as it ought to be, making sure that in the next 24 hours you are getting it. You understand?
Mm.
So, and yeah, that delivery days is actually how long it took to get it delivered. If that was not there, you'd have to calculate for it. For this delivery days, you'll be doing like average. So let's say for this same day delivery, it took us we take an average of so and so day for same day delivery. You get.
Mm.
So that is actually a good analysis for you. That is a problem, and they need to find a solution to fix that. Please, does anybody have anything to say about this? Anything at all, please? Vina, Jade, AY, Rachel,
Nothing from my
Cindy. All right. Cindy, would you agree with me on that?
Yes, I would. Yeah.
All right. So any other issue?
No, not really. I was thinking I would see. Okay, no, no other issue.
All right. So please just take note of that. Whenever you're seeing this shipping date and delivery date, blah blah, you have to calculate for it. Okay. There are sometimes that these fields are not being provided. You have to do all of that. So just be taking note of those of them like small small. You understand?
Okay.
So when you see some certain field, you know very well that okay, I have to do this, I need to do that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry, I have a question.
Sorry, Rachel, I'm listening.
Yes, for that delivery status, shipping mode, and what's the other one? Delivery days.
Standard.
Okay.
Okay.
Some of the delivery status they are writing delivered, delayed. So, and if I'm checking the delivery days for same day, the one that was delayed was 3 days, while the one that was delivered is 8 days. So those ones of delayed, were they not delivered?
So delivery status. Please, for delivery status, how many fields do you have there?
Just two. Oh, sorry, three. Delayed, delivered, and returned.
All right. So we can still say that can we search for one? Let's look at one
Okay,
and
sure. Let's see delayed. Let's look at delayed.
wait, before that, let's just see, go to delivery days and filter for one only first.
Okay. Let me do 10. So, oh,
Cindy, I
okay. So
actually said one.
wait, for one day, like delivered in
Yeah,
one day.
yeah, just one day. Let's see what's there.
Yeah, that we don't have that. There was not a single delivery that was delivered in one day.
Okay, let's work with 2 days then.
Okay.
You can see that this 10 is having delayed, but just
Okay, so this is 2 days.
filter delayed. 2 days is having delayed. Okay, what I'm going
Yes,
to
there's
speak on
delivery.
concerning this, I'll say the person that entered this, some of the persons that entered this data, maybe they did not follow the instructions properly, right? Now that's like up to you if you want to make some adjustments. Do you get?
Mm.
Because this can be adjusted. How do I explain? But before I explain that, let us go to Express. Filter from 1 to 3. Let us get the delivery status and see.
Okay, you mean 2 and 3 because there are none was
Okay,
written
one.
on the
Okay,
same day.
for express.
Okay, this is it for Express.
Let's filter for delayed only.
Okay, all right. We have 3 days. We have 2, 3, 2, 3, 2.
Okay, hold on. Please go back.
To here.
Wait, yeah, hold on. I'm looking at the other
Okay,
date. I'm looking at the other dates and the shipping dates right now. So for this, if we are looking at 952, we can see that
okay.
this was ordered on the 17th and they
Mm,
shipped it on the 20th. And it took 3 days for it to be delivered. Yet they gave us delayed because it was actually delayed. We can all agree on that, right?
yes.
So let us look at remove this delivery status. Let us look at delivered, the ones without delay. Let us look through it. So as a data
Okay.
analyst, one thing you have to do is to be very, very observant. You have to like scrutinize every column properly to know very well you're giving out good judgment.
Okay, so this
Okay,
is delivered.
now this for sports 35 took a long time and they gave us delivered and not delayed, right?
Yes.
Same thing with the next one.
Oh, and it took more than 3 days.
Yeah, and it took more than 3 days. Honestly, if I am to advise, and this is more of like a delivery status, this delivery status is supposed to have delivered or returned. Are you getting me, Cindy?
Yes.
So I would advise delivered or returned. So your next column would now be, you have to determine the next column yourself. So if same day delivery did not take up to 24 hours, you don't even have time here to even do that. If same day delivery did not take up to, if it took more than 24 hours, you should impute delayed, right?
Okay.
If express took, do your research. Express is supposed to take how many days?
What
If
typically
express is supposed
one
to
to
take
three.
3 days only, good. If it takes, the moment it takes more than 3 days, it is delayed, right? Then standard, you look at the standard, I
Mm,
think standard should be like 2 weeks or so. If it
mm,
takes more than that, it is being delayed. Now you can now start looking at this delivery status. Okay, so and so number of goods were actually delivered and this amount of goods were returned. If we have lots of goods being returned, it means there is a problem with our products, abi? Or if we are just a shipping company, that means those people, they have a problem and they need to look into that,
true.
right? Then for the new column that we are having, okay, you now have to start looking through, okay, this was how this particular column was split into place concerning our
Okay.
services. As a shipping company, we need to get better. We need to make sure that our services are efficient. If I think this is a data set for a shipping company. Now, if we are like a store and we are using various shipping companies, we can now start looking through our data to know which shipping company is efficient, right? Which companies to work with more. and which companies that are dragging and delaying our services. I mean, if you say you're going to deliver something in 3 days and you actually deliver it in 3 days, customers will be happy. Or if you say you're supposed to deliver something in 3 days and you deliver it in 2 days, oh my God, they'll be very, very happy to come back and use your services. Compared, you tell them that, oh, you need 3 days to deliver something and you're taking 10 days. People, customers will not take you seriously. So that is my suggestion about this particular data set. Please, does anybody have anything to say or contribute concerning this? And if you do not agree with me too, that is totally fine. Please unmute your mic and speak.
Sorry, so you're saying that she should work with just delivered and returned. So what will happen to delayed?
So
Will it
delayed
be
will be pushed to another column.
like I know we'll be having two delivery status column?
So that particular column will not be named delivery status, right? I don't know. She knows, she'll figure out what she would name it. But what
Will
I'm
it
just saying is, sorry,
will it be deleted later or she will use it during analysis?
will what be deleted later?
Like the delayed column or she would use it during analysis?
Yes, she uses the new column I suggested. She has to use it during her analysis. Rachel, are we good?
I'm just still no.
No, when Cindy, I haven't even mentioned, but when Cindy is done with this, I mean, she would present and she would show us her insights, her findings, and the likes. So yeah, I haven't spoken on this. AY, I'm coming. So by the time we get to the end of this, we are going to have an open call.
Mama,
Yes, I'm listening to you. Cindy, I'm listening to you. Cindy is not speaking anymore. I'll just assume it's her. Please, AY, unmute your mic and speak. Cindy, are you
me?
speaking now?
Okay, so by open call, what do you mean? Eh?
You want to speak on the open call? Okay, all right.
Yes, I am. It's network. I'm speaking now. It was network.
So everybody is going to, by the end of our project, everybody will pick a dashboard that resonates so well with them.
Can you hear
It's
me?
going to be an open call for other individuals. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello. Cindy is having network issues. AY, please unmute your mic and speak.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify. So I'm looking at these delivery days.
Yes, I can.
So is it supposed to be range of between when the product was ordered and when it was shipped, or is it when it was shipped and when it got
I said
delivered?
I
Oh, shall
can.
stop sharing because
I can.
I think this network is really bad.
Okay. So let's just wait for her to come. But what do you think? Should it be other dates over? I would actually say it should be other dates to delivery dates.
Because I feel some of the figures on that delivery days are not correct. They are not correct. So
That's
I'm seeing a lot of inconsistencies there.
for that one, they worked with keeping dates to delivery dates, right? And when it comes to like some certain fields like this, it's advisable you even recalculate. You understand? Imagine we did not pay attention to our total amount. We would have literally just moved on with whatever we saw there. So whenever we have like all this calculated field for unit price and quantity, there's nothing we can do about it, right? But these little ones, it's always advisable to recalculate so you can see. So when Sydney comes back, yes, our advice had to recalculate that Okay, this one she left it because she even made this part is important to her.
Hmm.
So, and there's no other person from shipping blah 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 here. So we cannot Ewa, we cannot agree to what I said, right? Do you have
Yeah.
anything to say,
No, I
Arome?
totally agree with you. I mean, someone was actually asking yesterday how, as a data analyst, how do we figure out all these things when you have your data set before you go out and do your analysis? I mean, it just shows how important it is to pay attention to details, especially all these calculated fields.
Yes.
Before, at the end of the day, you have a skilled analysis at the end of the day. So,
Hi, Roma. I'm back.
All right. Welcome back, Cindy. So we spoke on something though. Before your question, please you share your screen. Let us just tell you what we spoke on.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes. So AY was asking, he was saying that this delivery days is based on what? Is it based on shipping dates minus delivery dates? Or is it based on other dates minus delivery dates? And I told him it should be based on other dates minus delivery dates. Okay.
So, okay. Okay.
Other dates minus delivery dates. I believe these people are ordering and delivering at once. So other dates minus delivery dates. I'm coming on. Other dates minus delivery dates. So he was looking at the delivery days column, and we spoke about it being inconsistent or not correct, something
Mm,
around that. So we actually said it's advisable for you to recalculate that. Okay. And it should be based on, let's assume we are ordering this and we are delivering. Let's just assume we are ordering, we have, this is a shop, this is our
mm,
store. We order it. Oh god, sorry. Individuals order it. We take it to a shipping company, and or let's say we run a shipping company beside us. What am I saying? I actually want to make a good analogy. I don't just know how to coin it. Okay, still, let's say we get orders and we have shipping companies where we take them to. So let's assume that we have a column for different shipping companies, right?
yeah.
Let's assume we have a column for different shipping companies. Now we'd have to be working on, we have to, should I skip this? Honestly, I don't know how to frame this. I don't know how to make this analogy.
Are you trying to
So
say we would have to look at which shipping companies are getting our goods delivered on time?
yes, and we'd have to look at, in a case like this, it depends on the fields that are available, because there are some stores that do not take their goods out that same day. But since this is a big company, so most of the times they have like individuals packing up goods and shipping them immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to assume that these people, you can order from them and they have a very efficient shipping company that moves it out immediately, right?
Yeah.
But still work with other dates minus delivery dates. Anyway, we can agree with that, right? Other dates minus delivery dates.
yeah, basically, I think that would make sense. I mean, if you're using an analogy, let's say you order from Temu and GIG Logistics are supposed to be the one picking it up and dropping it. At the end of the day, if you're looking at it like this, let's say this is Temu's data sets, showing how many customers have actually ordered. Uh, I mean, they just want to know how many days it actually I mean it will make them to make a decision if the partners they have, for maybe GIG Logistics and others, if they are actually delivering on time, to know maybe they are going to discontinue business with them and then probably bringing on other logistics company aboard to process their order, faster enough, to actually to foster customer retention and all whatnot. So other dates to delivery date will actually make sense.
All right. So we are good
Okay,
on that.
it even makes more sense because we have same day delivery. So if you have same day delivery, it just means other dates, delivery. Jesus Christ, delivery days has to be from order to delivery.
Yes.
Another thing I wanted to point out: same day delivery usually works within like a locality, but I don't have a column specifying if the the package is leaving, if it's coming from another region entirely. I only have the region of the customer. I don't really have the region of the shipping company.
Okay. Please filter for that customer region. Let's see how many regions are there.
About five: central, east, west, north, and south.
Okay. We'll just assume they have, maybe they have, um, I mean, I don't even know what to say because the region would obviously, um, if we have like more information on various region, we can now start looking through. We can now make more analysis because
Mm,
distance matters a lot. We
exactly.
cannot agree on that. But since we don't have that, right, there's nothing you can do about that, right?
Mm.
Really, is there any relationship between region and
I
yeah?
think so far, I think there would have been a relationship between customer region and the rest of the data, but I think this customer region would have worked with another column specifying the shipping company's region or the delivery company's location. But for now, I honestly don't think I can really work with the customer region unless I just want to say, okay, these are how many customers from the west are using our services. These are how many customers from the south that are using our services. Besides that, I don't really see anything I could do with the customer region.
Okay, let's do it this way, right? So just work on what has been asked of you. Should be that deadline is even on Monday, if I'm not
Yeah, it's on
mistaken.
Monday.
And Gigi, you were asking me about I should share the deadline. That thing is on the announcement group. Oh. I
The
literally sent,
updated one.
yes, that's a Google Doc. So that immediately I was adjusting it. It was,
Yeah,
if you click
Okay.
it's
on the link,
updated.
it's just to copy the link and paste back again.
All right. That's fine. I will check. Thank you.
No problem. So what do I have to say about this customer region? Because this at this particular phase now, we can now start filtering to observe various customers region and what we have, right?
Mm,
But simply just work with what we have first. Then maybe when you're done with that, so we can still look through the whole stuff. You understand?
okay.
To start knowing, okay, this particular region is doing so well. And at the same time, I mean, this is a cheat code, sha, but it should have um customer region as a slicer. Very important. Okay. And at the same time, we can
Mm,
still even be looking at this product category. Does our product category even affect our, what is it called? Our deliveries.
deliveries.
Yeah, delivery dates. and the likes. But I'm expecting if you say it to take 1 or 3 days, 1 to 3 days, whether you are whatever you are, these groceries, I'm expecting these groceries to be more of
Same
same
day
day delivery.
delivery. Mm,
Yeah, same day delivery or express. So if you're telling me okay, it will take 1 to 3 days, I don't really care in the sense that whether I'm ordering the world or I'm ordering anything, you should deliver at the same time.
okay.
So still we can still be looking at okay for our products. Don't worry, the moment you get this, you can still do the average. You can like be clicking on your filters and you literally see like you can see the average it takes to get to each region. Do you understand?
Mm,
So it's something you eventually get working with your pivot tables.
okay.
So yeah,
Okay, that means I would have to redefine how long, like the duration for a package to be classified as delivered, delayed, or returned. No, delivered or delayed. I might have to redefine that and like create another column and then use that instead.
now I'm lost.
What I'm
You have
saying is I might have to redefine how the duration for a package to be considered delayed. For package to be
yes,
identified as delayed, I'll have to and same for delivered too.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
right. So we are good to go, right?
Yes, we are.
Sorry, please, any other thing?
Mm, not really. For now. For now, no.
Vina, Jade, any other thing?
Not at all.
All right. So I was thinking about something, right? About our dashboard review, and and do you guys think we should review every single dashboard that was being selected or that was being sent, or we should review?
Oh, okay.
Sorry, for somebody to send in a dashboard, it means they are participating, right?
I don't think so.
So would it be fair if we review, okay, when we like have our dashboard review, we know very well that okay, we are just coming here to review dashboards, and we review only the individuals dashboards that's like people that are active. Let's say if you're active on a morning call, we review your dashboard. If we have a day for dashboard review, we review your dashboards, and that's all. So that means
Can you
if
hear me?
you are not, yeah, okay, that means if you are not active in any way, your dashboard will not be reviewed. Would that be fair? Because for somebody like Havila, I know very well that Havila is usually not active on our morning calls, but she always, sorry about that, but she always goes back to watch the recorded sessions. So what do you guys think?
I don't think that because I don't know, but I think I noticed that maybe some people joined into like you see someone that did a wrong
We cannot hear you
previous.
anymore.
Can you hear me now?
Uh-uh.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you better.
So I don't know if it's me just thinking about it, but I think because from the first one, I would think that some people um did some things and then submitted to maybe get that review and that judgment, right? And they are not striving um to be part of it fully. So, and this will be stretching our days if these said people are not active. They are just there when the data set is dropped. They are just able to do one or two things and then submit. Then maybe the day they join in and then their dashboard is reviewed. That's it. I don't know. Maybe it's something we just cannot decide here now. We may need to look thoroughly to make decision on that, because if you are not active in, just like someone you pointed out that you know that that person is actively participating, those kind of people can be exempted because some issues might be their problem, but I believe it won't be all the time. Like when you talk about power supply, which is which may be an issue, right? So we should be able to, probably after this second project, we should be able to fathom out some people that are just here for maybe their dashboard getting reviewed and all that. So we should be able to know that these people are actively participating, and then while on call we can review. Because if we start like we did the other one, you can see that it took us like 3 different calls. Even now I'm not sure the review has ended, and some of these people are not in any way trying to be part of it. I'm not saying they are not, or I'm not with them, but I feel that even if once in a while we see you, but there are people that after that you don't see them again. So we may need to have a critical check to know how to go about it in terms of that dashboard review, so that it won't be taking a toll on us.
Okay, that's a great winner. Sorry, please, I need more suggestions on this. Please unmute your mic and speak.
I absolutely agree with Fina. It's something we'll have to look through. I have to look through the charts, I have to look through the records, see who has actually been responding offline and online for us to now determine, okay, these are the active people we're going to work with. Because truly, the inactive participants, like then I said, those that just want to get that review and are not actively, they just want to do the dashboard and get the review, they are like dragging us back, because the time we would have used to review works of the active participants, they're using it to review those people that aren't that active. Like, do you understand?
Yeah, I get you. Because we can, there might be some works if we might review them, they will not even go back to watch the video. So what's the essence of
Yeah.
it?
Yes.
Right. So I was really thinking about that. Anyways, our group heads, I'm very, very sure to have people on board. You guys will be the one carrying this group. Cindy, AY, and Enonfun. Enonfun is not here. She said she has been having power issues for days. So I think yeah, like Vina said, maybe after but we are likely going to put those dashboards on hold, the dashboard review. We are not done with a lot of them. So if you know you're active, yeah, you're active, or whenever you're active, just unmute your mic and speak and we'll review your dashboard. Right. But for now, I don't know. I'm even thinking, am I still putting out that poll? Yeah, still not put out that poll. Sorry, not my alarm.
I don't think there is need to put up a poll. I think
Mm,
it
there's
takes
no
us
for okay.
just
No,
take
I just no, the pool I'm talking about is the former one I'm to put up for to pick a day for review.
Okay.
But like yeah, to put up a day
what
for review.
what we
Maybe
could
I'm
do to monitor this, just like you rightly said, the heads, they will have to like pay attention to all this, to these people. Even something as little as in the group chat, in the general group chat, the person contributes, like you come out, you say one or two things and all that, it's still somehow it's still something acceptable. But becoming a ghost member, only come when you want to come or when you feel you benefit, I don't think it will benefit our group. So I think the group heads too should pay attention to this, and then some members also, to know how to go about the review, because it's very important. It's really dragging us back.
All right.
Okay. I think the pool is not that necessary for now. We'll only look at the active members, like those active. There are some persons that they didn't show up for the morning calls, but when it comes to analyzing their data sets, watching the videos, and the rest of it, they are active. So we can actually review their videos together with those that do join the morning calls, but putting out a pool for
No,
um
that
actually,
might be
I guess putting out a pool for setting a specific day will actually drag us back for dashboard review. Should just check out for the active members, review their dashboard. It will make those who are not active more serious.
All right. That's fine. Okay. I'll put a hold on that. That's fine.
Then please, maybe it was my network. So what did we agree on our data set, please?
Cindy will have to take you through that. Cindy, please unmute your mic and speak.
I mean the Adidas data set.
Oh, AY, please unmute your mic and speak.
Okay. So we agreed that we are going to use since we have the unit sold and the price, we'll multiply it to get our total sales. Then we'll use the operating margin that we have on the data set already to calculate the operating profits. That's it. Then go ahead to do analysis on our dashboard.
Ayofafe, please, can you come again?
Oh, okay. I said since we have, I mean, the only inconsistencies that we are having will be the total sales. So since we have the
Sorry to cut you. Could you just use the first data point to just make your illustration? Your this thing. Some of us, we don't understand your this thing very well. So please, I mean your what is it called? Um, the grammarians should help me. Just use the first data point to help
Cheers,
us
Camille.
illustrate.
Miriam, please, can you help us to share the screen for our data set, please? Or even if it's Cindy, you can help us to display our data set.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So since the total sales is actually, I think that's the headache we're having. So what we'll be doing is we'll be multiplying the price per unit times the unit sold to get new total sales figures. And then we use the operating margin that we have here, this 50%, to calculate new operating profit. So is that clear?
Yes, sir.
I think that was OB. Yeah. Okay. All right.
she's
The
not
other person,
responding.
I think that's Vina. Yeah, Vina,
Yes,
are you
that's
with
Vina.
us? You good?
No, she's muted. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I get.
Okay.
We still go back to our 60K. Okay, it's fine.
Yes, it has to be 60K. So
Mm.
by the time you do the 50%, so operating margin will be 30K. Yeah, and then you just fill it down like that. You're good. So
So,
basically, it will be price per unit times unit sold to get total sales. Then operating profit will be total sales divided by operating margin. Yeah. So divide, I think, to get the operating profit. Yeah. Are we good?
we are working on it differently, like we did the last, right? Or
I didn't get that.
yeah, we are working on it differently, like we work on the last one. Like
I mean, you work with your accountability partner, so that's the thing.
Hey,
I was actually going to
hey,
put it out there.
sorry, oh. Is
Yeah.
it only me? Have everybody met with the accountability partner? I have not.
I've
Hey,
not, I've not.
hey,
I had a chat with my own. It was actually kind of active yesterday on the group chat as well. I'm actually surprised it's actually not on the call right now. Um, so I was going to ask if do we need to be defining the objective of each project, so we have some sort of we know what we're actually looking for, or we just give data sets and then each each participant will be the one to actually define the metrics they are going to be using to create their dashboard.
Yes, the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so
I know
it's
that's what Maria wants. Like she wants you to like pick insight yourself.
honestly, I'm not even happy about that healthcare data, but they are lucky. So it helps you to think, right? Keeps you on your feet. So everybody, and it helps people to be more flexible. I mean, it's not like no, 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 no. Please, the second one. So please, if you've not met with your accountability partner, meet with them. Yeah, I've not even met with Jade.
I want to ask one funny question. I don't know. Miriam, you and your accountability partner, I believe two of you behind camera have been accounting as like has been partnering and accounting. So for people like us that we are new, what are the expectations? I know that accountability partner is supposed to be someone that checks in and all that and all that. Like with regards to this now, like what are we supposed to like expect
what
or beyond this? What do we expect? Please, I want to know because I've not met my own. No, and I don't think I like it. Though I will search for her, but then please, other than like you and your own now, like we are meeting new accountability partners. What do we do? Like it's not like how do we communicate to like what do we do? I don't know the right question, but that's what I can think of.
Please, someone else should answer that question.
Why? Miriam, please answer. Why?
Please, AY, answer your assistant's question.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, I don't think it will or is expected of us to have the same delivery regarding our dashboard. I think accountability partner basically is just to just check up, keep each other's on their toes. If you have any sort of issues, you guys relate with each other. In a way, I think these money calls that we have, it's more like we are all accountability partners as well. So, but then again, to just keep each other on their toes, to make sure that we are accountable to each other, basically, I think that's what is expected of us. But then again, I feel that because I'm looking at the numbers of people we have on the group chat, I think we are like 50, and we are having 20% on the group on the money call, which is actually not encouraging. So it's a possibility that some of you even be chatting your accountability partners and they will not even respond. So at the end of the day, I guess you just have to rely on the money calls to keep you on your toes and then just make sure that you're accountable to us, basically.
I know why I'm asking this question, but let's proceed. It's okay. It's fine. It's still the same thing. I know accountability partner is supposed to, but let's go actually. But
Tell us the reason you're asking the question. Because
don't worry, maybe it will come up then I will say it. But to me, I think what you said is what it is to me. Like the accountability partner thing is more on this call, as far as I know, seriously, because well, let me just hold it here first.
in addition to what I just said, we are more or less like the accountability partners because what we do every morning is like Okay, so you mentioned the calls and all of that. Most people have not been joining the calls. Even me, I joined this call pretty late. And when I joined, the conversation I had, I felt attacked. I overheard the conversation about people not being able to join the calls and all of them. They've not been participating. And that is where I feel relaxed because I have been participating just morning calls. The morning calls have not been easy for me. I sleep around 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and getting to wake up around 5 is just too much for me. But aside that, I've been really participating. So our accountability partners might not be able to do all of those things too. But if they are still not participating in in other things, then there's no really essence in them being partners, because I feel I said it that we are already doing what your accountability partner should do and more. And the more that is there is just a few other things, in the sense that your accountability partner is the one that is going to like be your your class best friend. You know, in a class, everybody are your classmates, but you have a best friend here and there that you people do your assignment together, your classwork together. That if you are not done with your own, you just ask, hey, have you done your own? You know, that this kind of conversation. That's what I presume your accountability partner should be there for. And if our accountability partner are not have not been participating, then people that we have been participating should pick each other as accountability partners, because sometimes if
You
I
are
have
talking. You are talking. I think I think you made it right here because this is the area I said I'm not going to talk about. But go on, go on.
yes now, because I mean, honestly, I have not reached out to my accountability partner yet, but then I have not even seen any of his brake lights in the group, whether he's even present or not. Mrs. Miriam asked me that question the day I nominated that guy
Mrs.
for
Ayefe, now you marry me out.
No be me,
okay,
oh. No be me
Miss,
marry you
Miss.
out, oh. So what for me, oh.
Okay, so Miss Miriam asked me that question. Have I met him the day I nominated him? And I haven't met him. I haven't even spoken to him before, ever. So I don't even know if the guy is active. I don't know if he's been participating in anything or so that on that. And about the money cost, personally, I am sorry for not being able to attend. It's just my own schedule. That is yesterday, sir, I was just trying to be, when I saw the pool, a lot of people chose this morning. I wanted the call to be last night around 9 p.m., but then it is what it is. That aside, but about the partner, yeah, if you, our leaders, can just look into it and just reshuffle it. Anybody that is active, let's just speak among ourselves. Yeah, that's my own 1+2.
Okay, well done. AI. I call you AI. AI and Vina, well done. Okay, so still moving forward, please, for our group head, I actually have a task for you. I gave a non-fun, and she has not been able to get that done because of she's having light issues. That's understandable. Um, yeah, moving forward, obviously, new accountability partners will be assigned for individuals that are not ready or that are not serious for now. You get, yes, new accountability partners will be assigned to them. So for the ones that their accountability partners are not really active for now, we're sorry about that. But moving forward, yes. And yeah. So AY and Cindy, please, I'm going to share, instead of sharing a Google form, instead of sharing an Excel sheet, a Google form is cloud based. So I have it in an Excel sheet. I'll just look for you and move it to like Google Sheet, not Google form, Google Sheet. So I'm going to send it to you guys. Please send your email address to me. I can find that. Don't bother, I can find that. Yeah, I have that. I'm going to share the form to you. So we are just going to take tabs of the people or individuals that did their that did dashboards. So for we'd have a column for, I think we have three columns already. But we'll have a column for Excel one if they submitted or not. You get, we'll have a column, yeah, Excel one, I think Excel one, Excel two, then anything we deem fit will insert it there. So for individuals that submitted, we can have it as yes, or we can have yes as one, and we can have no as zero, or we can still have it as no, right? Just to be sure. Okay, just to keep tabs to know how many persons submitted and the rest. And like if we cannot keep tabs with names might be difficult. We have to work with IDs. Okay, that's why I said everybody should update their tag. So for example, if you if you see a particular dashboard and the owner doesn't have a tag, you just highlight the message. They should put up their tag, or yeah, something like that, to get their names on the record. So is this something we can do or not? AY and Cindy.
Yeah, it's something we can do.
Yes, it is. It's doable.
All right. So I think for me, that's that's all. We can end the call. But if there's anything that we have to say, any issue or anything anybody wants to bring up, please, we are listening. And if there is none,
What's sorry man, what's the deadline for this our new the dashboard?
on Monday,
Yeah, Monday is Friday. That's wow.
yeah, that stuff has been sent out since Wednesday.
Yeah.
So Shebi, AY, this is your accountability partner.
No.
Tell me,
It's
who is
not.
your accountability partner?
It be to I think Muhammad or something like that. One guy like that.
Miriam, you should have maybe mixed the gender for me. Oh, like you put plus plus together and the I mean, plus plus and mine. Should have mixed it together like
Close
this.
our blindness. It was pack.
Uh,
Plus
just
pack.
pack bone
Electricity.
and the bread separate. Bone
Infuse
bone.
infuses unlike charges attract. We don't want
Oh
to
my
that's why.
goodness.
Ah,
Rina, I love your vibe this morning. Like you're just making me smile and whole.
Okay, I did not take note of that. What I just did, I filtered and just pasted. Filtered and pasted. I would have done it in a different way. So I've taken note of that. For our next sharing, I'll make sure it is plus and minus, like you said. But at the same time, if some persons might end up landing with plus plus or minus minus. So, but still, yeah, I've taken note of that. All right. Any other thing from Vina? Any other thing from Vina?
no.
Okay, any other thing
There's
from
also something I want to say, boys, as we proceed. Not, I think this is not the right time. So as we proceed, I'll talk about it, but not now.
Okay, no problem. Please, do we have any other thing? Anything at all? All right, since nobody have any other thing to add or remove, yeah, we can now go over to our various activities. Anyways, thank you everybody for coming. I really do enjoy this morning calls and I really look forward to them. So I'll see you guys. Yeah, we have our X space to today is what? Today is Friday. We have our X space tomorrow. Please, our admins. That's why we have you people. Please start throwing the reminders out there. We have our X space tomorrow and the rest. Yeah, I have you guys now. So I'm very, very happy to have you guys on board. AY Cindy and a non-fun. Please let us all get to work. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Problem.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Bye.
Have a good
Thank
day,
you
everyone.
so much, everyone. Thank you, Miriam.
Yeah, thank
Bye,
you very much.
Miriam.
Bye. Bye, Obi. Bye,
Bye,
Cindy.
everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.